2.
Yes, it would be 2. Okay, so you should just appreciate Azana division, multiplication, addition is just common, guys. And we know. I just thought maybe I should touch on these 3. So these are what we call operators, okay? Operators. Whether you're doing Java, C++, C#, whatever it is, you will meet these. These are just generic, right? So, like here, it's an assignment operator. We are assigning 10, right? And yes?
What about the not equal to operator?
Yes, I think, yeah. I was actually looking for. He's talking about not equal to. E. Can you see?
Yeah.
Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. All these, they are what? Operators, right? Ukona double equal sign. No one is equal to check programming. So we are saying variable X is equal to variable Y, in other words. Asikana are equal are 1. Says what no shandisa. Remember I explained and I said it's what we call an assignment operator. So ASI, my operators, ASI. Just familiarize yourself with all these operators. Just familiarize yourself with all these operators, right? I'm just using the notes that you guys already have. Then we've got what we call logical operators, right? Logical operators are used to determine the logic between variables or values, right? For instance, here we are saying X is less than 5 and X is less than 10, okay? Here we are saying X is less than 5 or, this is O, remember this is O, X is less than 4, okay? This one is saying not equal to, in other words, the output in center, X less than 5 and X less than 10, not equal to that particular output. So I don't go to my logical operators, it's like this. Sorry for using, let me just use Joseph. If I say all males are stupid, then I say Joseph is a male. What have I said? Hello, guys?
You have said nothing.
Listen, I said all males are stupid, number 1. Then I said Joseph is a male. What do you understand?
There is no logical operator there.
There's no logical operator?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Is there anybody who can try probably to take it from there? What's your understanding of those 2 statements?
We are saying Joseph is a stupid.
Yes. That's what I've said, but did I say that explicitly?
No.
I said it implicitly. Forgive me, Joseph is just an example. And remember, I'm also a male. It's just an example so that we understand. That's what we call logic. So logic, we are just trying to compare. That's why you, as husband and wife, you always fight. You are saying to her, but you saw yes, she didn't say that, but you are deducing from the statements. You are building up from the statement that she said previously. That's what we call logic. So, you know, we need to create programs that also accommodate logic. To say if this happens and, or if this happens and this one doesn't happen, or if A happens and B doesn't happen, something like that, then do this. Okay, so that's what we call logic. So these are the main operators that we use for logic. That's precisely what we call logic. If I say I take 2 notes, 2 US dollar notes, I take one $1 note and I take another one which is a $100 note. The guys up front got choose. I'm sure you choose the $100 note. You are using logic because you are saying 100 is greater than 1. Whatever one can do, whatever $1 can do, I can do it 100 times more. Okay, so that's logic. So we'd also want our programs to have this kind of logic. You know, I don't know if there are any questions there. Can I move?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Right, let's talk about mathematics just a little bit. All right. We can use a predefined class called math, right? And it has got certain functions. Remember, you can see here there is the dot operator. So when you say math dot max, it means there is a method called max, right? Under this class called math, isn't it? So math, right? So we are trying to evaluate the maximum of two numbers, x and y. For example, if we say math.max 5,10, the output is obvious. It will output 10. If we say math dot min 5,10, it will output the minimum of 5 and 10. Right? If we say math dot square root x, right? For example, math dot square root of 64, it will give us the square root of 64. Okay, so there are a number of these, members inside the math class, and it's very, very useful when doing some computations. So I would want you guys to go and just understand this math and, the variables or the members that are within, so that you can just appreciate, as you are programming, I can apply this math function and so forth and so forth. Abs, it's absolute, isn't it so? For instance, here, when we talk of absolute, we just need the positive. It returns the positive of a number. So if you input, for instance, math.abs minus 4,7, it will just give us the output of 4.7. And if you input 4.7 without the minus here, again, it will just give you 4.7. So no matter I give a number minus million or plus million, it will just give you the positive of the number. That's the absolute. We call it the absolute function or the absolute method. There's another one called math.round. Round, isn't it so? It rounds a number to the nearest whole number. So like in this case, math.round 9.99, it will round it to 10. So, that's with this math. With this math class. I hope it really makes sense to you guys. Okay? I'm just trying to manage our time. Right? Strings, we discussed about strings. Right? There are certain functions that you can use, like string length, isn't it so? To know the length of the string. Right? You can actually see we've got a string here called text, right? Which has got these. Right, so you can actually, know the length to say how many are these, right? When you say console.writeLine, the length of string is, then you say text.length. Okay, it will output that maybe this is 26. From A to Z, it's 26. That's what it will output. Right, then we've got what we call to upper and to lower. So whatever string you give to upper, it will convert it to an uppercase, and whatever string you give to lower, it will give you that string in lowercase. Like in this case, we've got a string called text, and it's storing hello world. Let me just allow somebody to enter. Right? You see there? That's the string that we have, hello world. Then when we say output text dot to upper, remember we entered it as uppercase first letter only. In this case, it outputted like uppercase everything. That's to upper. And when we say to lower, it will put to lower